Brandon Parker, back again on his Master Sony 88 channel. It's been a while since I did a tutorial, I think like a week ago since I did my last tutorial. People been asking me how to do music video editing, something with the music video. And I kind of do like parodies on my Spyknock channel, which is my second channel, where I do random videos there, special effects, sometimes movie reviews, whatever comes to my mind on that channel. So I decided to do a music video tutorial on this since it's been my main asked question and how to do it. So inside of Sony Vegas, because this is what people want to know. Okay, so I'm going to do this inside my virtual version of Windows on my Mac. And I just updated my virtual version of Windows on my Mac, which is VMware Fusion. And okay, I'm going to show you inside of Sony Vegas right here. Okay. What I have so far, I'll show you just kind of like right here a little bit. And the way I did the audio, editing it and stuff, I did it all inside here, and I'll go back to my actual side, which is my Mac. And I did it right in here in Logic Pro, my music editing program on my Mac. I have FL Studio. I can show you a little bit in FL Studio how to customize the beat a little bit to make it your own. If you're trying to do a parody or something, or like a cover song of something, to make it your own so you don't really get copyrighted. And that helps a lot. So I'll show you how to do that in a separate tutorial. Right now I'm showing you how to get your voice to follow the beat, how to just make a music video, kind of like what you see on YouTube, all of that cool stuff that they do in their videos. So I'm going to show you a little bit. And some of the parodies, like one popular guy who does parodies, which is Keep the Heat. He's really popular in doing parody videos. And so I'm going to show you how to do that right here. So this is what it looks like a little bit. Kind of right here at the transition. Then I'll go to the beginning a little bit. Oops, I kind of messed up right there. Okay. So go to right here and show you what this looks like. Actually, hold on. I could probably play it from right here. Okay, sure. Okay, it's kind of laggy a little bit because that's just how Sony Vegas is. It's a very, very laggy, and that's just how Windows is and everything. But it runs a lot better since I've updated to VMware Fusion for the virtual version for my Windows on my Mac, so I don't have that much problems as I did before. So okay, so what I'm going to show you right now is I'm going to show you exactly how to get started. So if you want to, say you want like to do an actual music video, maybe you might want to add text on there saying what it is about, kind of like what you see on certain music videos. If you're watching like stuff on MTV, you could, and you're watching a music video, you could do this. We'll go to insert, let's go to media generators, text. Okay, we can do this to let everyone know what it is, who it's by. So you want to, let's go to, let's see, text. Okay, right here, this is what I'm looking for. You might want to add some glow, soft shadow, maybe like a soft shadow on this one. So we're just going to do this. You can add glow to it manually. So we'll just first add another video track, right click this. So I'm going to right click this, insert video track. Okay, go to right here. Okay, and this ain't going to be the exact video that I'm of how it's going to be when I upload it to my Spyknock channel when I'm done, because I'm going to edit it in Final Cut Pro. The final video and everything is going to be done in Final Cut Pro, which is the editing version for Mac, the editing program. But I'll just show you what it's generally going to look like here in Sony Vegas, since a lot of my questions were in Sony Vegas. So I'll go to type this in. It's called One Republic Secrets Parody. So One Republic. Okay, One Republic. Okay, go down. Okay, secrets. Okay. Okay, parody. Okay, right there. Parody, and you could, instead of centering it, you can have it to be, maybe you want to go to the right, to the left. Oops. Yeah, right there. Okay, right there. Go to the left. Yeah, a lot of them, when they do it, go to the left and then change the size of the font. So you want to change the size. Maybe you want to change it to be a bit smaller. 40 might be too small. Let's try 80. 80 is still, to me, a bit big. So I'll do like 60 then. Yeah, 60 is good right there. And it's a little blurry a little bit because we're inside Preview Auto. You're going to have to stay there just so that you can have it to run a lot better and won't be so laggy. But you can put it in best preview, put it in best just to check it for a second and then go back into Preview Auto so that it doesn't lag too much. Because if you have it in best, it's going to take up all the memory on your computer. Especially if you don't have like a 64-bit version of Windows, because I noticed that 64-bit version of Windows runs a lot faster and better, and it uses all your CPU, and it generates into one program that you're using. So I noticed that. So let's see, whatever font you want. I'll just go to Impact. Since I don't really have fonts installed inside of Windows, I'll just guess I'll just do whatever's on here. Because all the fonts I have, I tried to integrate the fonts that I have downloaded on my Mac with my Windows, but they don't show up, I guess. I'll try to figure that out. I just updated my virtual version of Windows, and it integrates a lot better with Lion 10.7 Mac and everything that they just updated a couple months ago. So I'll try to play around with that a little bit after this tutorial. So you went, okay, right there, okay, parity, okay, and then we'll leave it like that, and we'll drag it down. We'll go to here. Okay, oops, not the settings again. We want to go to the event pan and crop. You're going to want to move this how you want it. Okay, and it adds a little bit of a shadow. You don't notice it too much in the video right now, because also it's a bit like blurry. Well, some of the effects I have are blurry. I'm talking about it's kind of fuzzy because of the quality. So we'll do run replay secrets parity. Okay, right here, and then I'll go back to the text again. Make it let's see, shadow maybe. Yeah, you can add the shadow is black right there. Outline, maybe you want to outline to it. I wouldn't really add an outline, especially when I have blur already right there. So I'll just leave it like that. Don't draw an outline. Let's see, regular style, bold. You might want it to be bold. A little bit like that. Secrets parody, maybe you might want to have it, actually, go to here, say parody. Like right there, yeah, that's a lot better. So it looks even a lot better right there. So have it like that. Maybe you, if you draw an outline, okay, maybe you might want it black so you can see the text better. So draw an outline, and we're going to make it black. Yeah, right there. And we're going to feather, or see how, okay, leave it like that. We're going to go to preview best so that I can show you what I mean about why it looks fuzzy. See, it comes in a lot better. You notice that a lot. So that's pretty nice right there, having that. You pick your font, whatever you have downloaded on your Windows, like I said earlier, because I have virtual version of Windows, and all my special fonts are on my Mac side of my computer, of my MacBook. So, okay, so there's that. Okay, to get started, and then right here we're gonna move on to here. Okay. Okay, we might want this to we're probably gonna have this fade in. We're gonna additive it, because if you fade it to black, you won't see that flash unless you have the same transition. So we're gonna go to transitions right here. If you want to add a hard flash, or I'll just add it, dissolve it. So additive, dissolve, this. Okay, right here we're going to see how this looks like. Okay, and then we're going to have it come out. Probably like zoom it out maybe if you have one of the new blues, or like right here, this comes, I think this comes with zoom out. Yeah, there's zoom in and out. I would probably just 3D, let's see, maybe dissolve. If I dissolve it, maybe try subtractive. But make sure I have it out on the corner first, so it's easier to add it. Okay, right here. Okay, we're just gonna see how this looks like a little bit. 10 seconds, might not let me see all the 10 seconds. So we'll see. Probably starts a little too soon. But no, actually that's good. Starting right there, that's what I would do. Depending, because I'm still working on it inside of Final Cut. So whatever I do here, I might get new ideas for what I'm doing it in Sony Final Cut. I mean, so give it a second because it's a little slow, especially when you're running two operating systems side by side. Oh, and also I would have to go back to preview. Oh, it's on best quarter. I would have to go to preview. Make sure I go to auto. And I hate that it lags a lot when I'm doing this. So I'll see you right here then. What makes this hard is that it likes to lag a lot. And it's not anything wrong too much with Sony Vegas. It's, well, yeah, a little bit because it needs a lot of memory on your Windows, but a lot of it is because Windows is not really good unless you have like 64-bit version of Windows. So you have like a 32-bit version of Windows, don't even try to really do any editing unless you have really, really good like memory, like you have 4 gigabytes or more. You probably would like to have maybe 8 gigabytes if you're running a 32-bit version, and maybe like 4 gigabytes if you're running a 64-bit version. And that's what I have, is like a 64-bit version of Mac 10.7 line. I have a 64-bit version of Mac, and it runs really nice. That's why I don't really have any lagging problems or whatever. So if you have like 64-bit, it helps to run really nice. You can see that right there a little bit. Right there. And then what I have also is I event pan and cropped it. Like not all my clips someone's filming me, but like right here, this person, they filmed me right here, but like the one after this, I pretty much filmed myself, like most of the clips. Like I'll go to my project media, and like this one and this one, and yeah, this one and this one, someone filmed me a little bit, but you don't really tell that they filmed me because they didn't really do a good job and on there a little bit. But like here, and the rest of them, I did it myself. So if you're doing all the filming yourself and you have no one to help you, you could, and you need some zooming in or whatever, you could like do the event. You go to here, okay, your event pan and crop, okay, and you can like zoom in at whatever time you want. So you want to zoom in wherever you want. Like if it's sticking out too much, maybe like right here, you might want it to go up and see my head a lot better there. And then you go back to here more and see whatever's cut off. So maybe you might want to pan it down to here or something, so you can see me a bit better. right there, a lot better. Okay, and then bring it down a lot more, some right there, maybe at that time, and then you can see that right there. When you go to play it, I'm not going to preview it right now because I'm just showing you how it's what to do. Okay, and then you go to here, and you might want to add some zooming right here. So we're going to go all the way to the end of this, or right click it, event pentacrop. Go to the end right there where it says event pentacrop, or right click it and go to event pentacrop, and then go to right here. And some of my clips are very, very bad because my camera is not perfect. And that's why I can't wait to go to film school in January so I can get me a better camera. Because I really, really don't like my camera that I got. I wasn't thinking when I got it. I didn't pay attention. I just wanted a camera because I wanted to start filming really bad. And I got it because I was in Massachusetts, and then when because I originally live here in Colorado, and then I moved to Massachusetts for a year because I have a grandma and aunt there, and my aunt got me a Mac, and then she got me uh, uh, a camera, and look, this camera doesn't really do too well, but I'll try my best here to show you right here as much as I can with the camera because it's so bad. And I added some effects that kind of got rid of it a little bit. And then one thing that I don't like about Sony Vegas is that there is no effect to get rid of this. Like on Final Cut, it has like a special effect that'll allow you to get rid of all this fuzziness. And every time I add it, I just adjust it just a little bit and not even much, and it gets rid of all of this fuzziness, all this crappy looking like fuzziness when my hand moves, my body moves, or the camera shakes a little bit. So I don't really like that. So make sure you have like a really, really decent camera. To here again. And okay, right there, that's where I'm going to start it. And then I'm going to go to here. Zoom in a lot more. Right here a little bit. Okay. You might want to zoom out maybe back in here somewhere. Oh, I got to be careful because it's so laggy that I have to be careful that it'll start showing white lines, so I have to get rid of it right about there. Okay, and then I go to here. Okay, right there is good. And then I'll split it right about maybe to right about here maybe. Oh, I kind of get Sony Vegas and the shortcuts of Final Cut mixed up. Okay, right here. Okay, so you split it right here maybe, and then you add your next clip. Say maybe this right here. I'm gonna add this because this is what I would add next. Okay, right click this, detach the audio, switches, no, groups, yeah, groups remove from. Okay, then detach the audio. Make sure the audio is the only one that's highlighted, and delete that. Okay, right here, you can see that the lighting here is a lot better. Also, the lighting in your area, make sure it's all even and it's pretty good. Like here, when I added just barely any color to it, like here, I'll go to the track. I barely added add to hue. I barely added saturation, luminance on the HSL adjust. Barely added color correction. Just a little bit of more to the blue, a little bit of red on the high, little bit of blue in the mid, right there. Just so I could bring it out some so it doesn't look so choppy a little bit. And if the camera is not too shaky, if you have like a bad camera, you won't really notice all that fuzziness. So, okay, right here, I'm going to split this. at right about here. Okay, and I'm going to move it to here. Maybe you might want to speed this up a little bit. So maybe if I go to, oops, I had to go to control. Okay. Okay, right there. It would be control left click to speed it up. I showed you this in a few of my other tutorials. Control left click. But my setting commands shortcuts are a little different because I'm running this on my Mac. So for me, it's control command left click, but it would be control left click if you're just a Windows user. Okay, to speed it up, and then you pull it into the left to speed it up, and you pull it out to the right to speed it up. And you see squiggly lines to know that you made it go faster or slower. And as the squiggly lines get tighter in, that means it's going faster. And as they get longer, that means it's going slower. So let's go to transitions. I'm going to add a transition here. Okay, I would add the flash again, just because it looks cool to have a flash. Make sure that you go to the corner, or you put it on top. Like you move this, I would move this on top of it, like right about there. Okay, control command for me, or control left click for you, if you're just a Windows user. Okay, just make it fast. Then right there. Then I go to here. Let's see, just some more right here. Okay. Then I'm going to do this. Add this right there. Yellow flash. You don't really see much yellow on the yellow flash. Just brightens it up some more. Okay, there we go. Sometimes that will happen. Okay, there we go right here. Okay, let's go to right here, see how this looks. Shift B. Shift B to preview it without it lagging too much. And I've showed you that in my other tutorials. See, you can see that is all that fuzziness right there. I don't really like that. It kind of sucks. But there's no plugin to get rid of it in Sony Vegas that I've came across anyway. But there is one for Final Cut for the one for Mac. And I think it's kind of stupid. There's not one for the Windows people, which is on Sony Vegas. I need something that can get me away from here. Need to knock. I hate that. Well, okay, anyway, that's kind of what it looks like right there. Kind of what I did a little bit in Final Cut is I sped it up a little bit right there. A little bit. And then I continue. And you could like zoom in a little more. On your clips, like here, since I'm not being zoomed in, whoever filmed me did not zoom me in too well. So let's make sure whatever you say something, like if you're singing and there's a part, make sure if your mouth is moving and if you're saying like one line. So say if I'm saying what happens here, make sure that whenever your mouth starts moving here, if you're let's go to like I'll split this right here. Okay. Okay, right there, give it, okay, and then I'll go to right here, so one of my other clips, project media, I'll go to like, okay, split this, cut, remove from. Okay, like right there, split this. Okay, cut it. Okay, like start coming up. Okay, right here, I'll split this, cut this right there. Okay, I'll go to right here, transition it in by dragging it on top of the clip, or okay, or you could go to the corner of it and then add the transition. But if you're trying to transition from one clip to another, it's best to put one on top of the other. Transitions, back to this. I also added all my effects that I have so far. I add them on the track itself, so that I don't have to add it every time manually on each clip, because it takes a lot of time if you do that. So if you, especially when Sony Vegas is kind of laggy, especially if you have 32-bit version of Windows, so make sure you add it on your track right here, and then all the effects you want, the colors, everything. So I'll see what happens here, or not what happens here, but what it looks like right here. You kind of see that yellow right there in the flash a little bit, but not too much, because mostly it's white. Because there was some yellow there, you noticed it a lot more. Also, too, you might want to event pan and crop so that you can zoom in. Since this clip I did it by myself, I was just filming and I had my stand for my camera, and it's just sitting there, and it's not no one pushing the zoom in and zoom out. You're gonna have to do it yourself in the event pan and crop, so you don't look too far away from the camera. So you kind of see that right there where I'm singing. You don't really notice that I wasn't that the voice wasn't completely off there or whatever, because right there I'm depending on what you're doing in the clip, and then how the lighting is or whatever, you don't really notice too much if your lip singing was on or off, because when I'm actually filming, I'm not actually saying it out loud in the video. I'm actually just lip singing all the lyrics and everything, and then because I pre-record it inside of like Audacity, and then I go into my editing program for music, which is Logic Pro. That's on my Mac. Or if you have, well, since you have Windows, you're going to be probably using like something like FL Studio and Audacity, or whatever, or just Audacity itself, depending. Especially have like something like FL Studio, or yeah, like FL Studio, because you could customize your beats, add your own stuff and beats and all that. So if you want to know how to remix or make beats or whatever inside of FL Studio, I can show you how to do that. And that's, yep. And I've done like some tutorials on it, like 2 or 3. And then I've done like 2 or 3 on Logic Pro. So that's pretty much it on this tutorial. I don't want to go any longer than I already have. It's really long, so that's it. See you later. I hope you got what you were looking for. Something to get you started a little bit. Sorry it was a bit too long. A lot of it was because it was lagging and all that. So subscribe to my other two channels, spyknock, so you can see the final version of this video. And then my Fantasy Art channel. I do gameplay videos there. I'm going to start off doing classic games. I started off with Aladdin, the one for Sega Genesis. Then I'm going to be doing like Spyro the Dragon. I'm going to do that one for PlayStation. And then I'm going to be doing like Call of Duty a little bit later on. Like Call of Duty Black Ops, Modern Warfare. And that's it. See you later. Subscribe, and that's it. Come on.